I'm getting excited. I ordered it and I was like, okay, I got my supercharger coming. It's okay. And I was excited, but it's also expensive. So it was like but it was on sale. A little promo here. Edelbrock ran their Black Friday sale and Cyber Monday sale, so I couldn't pass it up. So I got it. But now that it's here and you can see it, oh man, this is exciting. When you're actually looking at it, oh, look at it. That is beautiful. Now I'm getting excited. Now that I can actually physically see it, this is exciting. All right, it looks sweet. Not even installed yet, and I already got the 3-inch pulley. So just a little bit smaller, but that gives you, I don't know what it is, 3 to 5. I keep getting things in you from 12 to 15 pounds of boost for this little guy. I'm thinking 12 or 13. I can't believe it's going to give you, can't believe that little bit of difference gives you 5 pounds of boost. I'm thinking maybe 3 pounds of boost, but I don't know. I keep hearing all different numbers. Oh, now I'm looking at it, it's beautiful. Man, it looks good. You see pictures and videos of it, and it never does it justice when you see it right here, how good it looks. Oh, it unboxes from the side. I thought I saw unboxings before and it opened from the top. They might have changed their box a little bit. But, oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. Here's the coolant pump. This is your huge intake. Yeah, that's pretty big. Yeah, it's a lot bigger than stock. Get some parts. There's the back to it. Get some parts here. These are probably your hoses and stuff. This is for your mass airflow sensor. Look at that. That's big. Oh, and they put that, must be in there to even out the airflow for your mass airflow sensor is not going crazy. No one's ever showed that on video. Here's one of your hoses. Here's the little tank. There's your other air filter back there. This box is bigger than I thought, so I had a table here, but I had to move it. To fit it in here. That pallet's bigger than I thought. They had pictures I've seen had a little mini pallet. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's pretty big. That's what she said. And here's your front one. Your front hose mount. Look at that. Look at that. Now I'm getting jacked up. Now I'm getting jacked up. 100 to 150 horsepower sitting right there. And that's with the little pulley. That bigger pulley, you're probably talking at least 150. When I already have flex fuel. So 100 to 150 horse. There's smaller pulleys, but then you're going to... I don't think the engine can take much more than that 3-inch pulley. That might even be pushing it to the max. I think there's people breaking it on the small pulley. But the motor should be able to handle 10 pounds of boost if everything's good. If your fuel's good. With flex fuel, you don't have to worry about knock too much. When you're boosting these stock engines, you have to get flex fuel on them. It's just worth it. Just get your base map set up with the 93 and then switch over to flex fuel. Run it, secret tip, run it 50-50. And that's it. Now you don't have to worry about knock. Your motor's not going to knock. You're not going to break your motor from that unless you just cram in tons of timing like a fool. But you give it 3, 4, 5 more degrees and call it a day, and you're good. Oh man, I'm excited. Yeah, look at this. I think this is your flat spot if you want to add sensors or something in there. That's for your fuel injectors. Look at her. Yep, that should be the ticket. That'll wake you up. Just don't break on me. Just hold up to the power. Just hold up. We're going to put some thicker oil in you. I think I'm going to start off mixing in a couple quarts of 030. 2 or 3 quarts of 030. I'm not sure yet. We're going to run it maybe 30 or 50% on 30 weight. Kind of mix it in. And if that keeps it cool enough, we'll call it a day. I don't have a transmission cooler. I think I want to get a larger radiator. I think I want to get the Jackson radiator that's larger cooling and has the oil cooler built in it, because we do the street drags. You're kind of going round robin. You're doing round robin runs. I think normal street driving is probably not going to overheat, but when you're doing that, or if I want to do a slight track day, this isn't going to be a race car, so I don't need to do a full session. But, you know, I want to get out there 3, 4, 5 laps and then come in, let everything cool down, go back out. This is not a race car. But it's got to have enough cooling to have some fun. Oh, yeah. I think we're going to need a transmission cooler, too. I don't think she's going to stand up to the extra heat. Hope to get that added. Oh, I don't know what else to say. I'm almost a little bit speechless. I was so subdued when I ordered it. I was just like, everybody's like, did you order it? I'm like, yeah, I ordered it. I got it coming. Because you got to spend the money. But once you open the box, it's like Christmas. This is Christmas, so yeah, I'm excited. Ah, this is going to be fun. Yep, now I'm getting excited. That is going to be fun. Now we have to get it installed. I'm going to try to do some videos of it. I don't have time lapse, I don't think. We'll figure it out. But at least we'll do some there's an already installation video. I don't have to show you how to install it, but just, you know, the process. Again, this is kind of some behind the scenes. You're trying to build these cars. It's easy to drop it off and just go pick it up. That's fun. But there's nothing like doing this yourself. When you're taking this supercharger, you have 200 horsepower. You've tried everything you can do. The car only puts out what it puts out. Even built motors just don't produce power naturally aspirated. The way the motor's set up, you have to boost it. You just are stuck boosting it with the parts that are available. You don't have extra cams or heads or things you can change, really, for naturally aspirated motors to get the power out of it. So you're stuck with what you got. You have a turbo cam in there, but they work supercharged. Cams are good enough for supercharged. If I can afford cams, there's only one set of supercharger cams out there. I'll switch it out. And but it's exciting doing it yourself. When you get this on there, like even just the results I have so far, turning this from such a slow car to a pretty fun car. Like if other cars, like stock V6s, and these cars that run these V6 Camaros and stuff are in trouble. They can't handle it, you know, these other V6 cars. So that's already a pretty good accomplishment. And then you're just held back. So we're going to put this on there. And there's, again, nothing like doing it yourself. It's exciting buying it, dropping the parts off, and then picking it up is fun too, because then there's no work to do. There's no work involved, but there's still something. I'm old school hot rodder. That's part of the competition. When you watch No Prep Kings and Street Outlaws, that's what it's about. You build these. Everyone builds their cars in their garage. You pull these things out in spring, and you challenge each other. That's kind of what hot rodding is about. It's just fun, especially when you do it yourself. There's something said for it. Not everyone has. I mean, it takes a lot of skill. It takes a lot of knowledge to be able to do this. You can't really just tune these cars on your own without some knowledge. That part's hard to do, but at least go through some of the process. You don't have to be that mechanical to put this supercharger on. You have to know some stuff, but take your time. So this stuff this you can do. You can put a supercharger on it. The Jackson supercharger is really easy. It just bolts on the front like you're changing out your alternator or changing out your air conditioning compressor. Just bolts on. The Edelbrock's a little more involved, a little more work to do, but it's gratifying when you do all this work and you have all this work into it, and then the final result. It's hard to explain, but yeah, it's that's exciting. Now that I have it here, yeah, the naturally aspirated project I think has ended officially. I wasn't sure. I thought I'd get the supercharger. I'm thinking, you know what? Maybe I'll just hold off until spring, take it to the drag strip, do a couple more runs, try to find out officially where we're at, and then put the super. That's not happening. When this thing shows up, boom, it's going on. I'm too impatient. It hasn't snowed. If the salt doesn't pick up, hopefully I can get the supercharger on the next week or two. I'll probably have it ripped apart. I think the tune is 99% ready to go, because we have to calibrate our mass airflow sensor for the supercharger. That's going to be our biggest holdback, getting that calibrated, finding out what the timing's at. I can't really do the timing right now. We're on winter gas. Winter gas doesn't ping or doesn't knock as easy, so it's a little dangerous setting your timing off winter gas. You have to set your timing off the gas you're using. So if you're using summer gas, that's what you have to go off of. So what we're going to do is set the knock off the 93 octane. We have to wait till summer to be able to really set the timing. Right now we're just going to go out and make sure there's no crazy, like the timing's not way off. We're not getting crazy knocks. So we're going to ease into the throttle, right? Make sure we're 100% safe right now. We'll maybe bump it up just a little bit to see if we're picking up some power, but we're probably 2 degrees off where we need to be. But I'm playing it on the safe side. This is a flex fuel car, so I'm really not going to mess too much with the timing right now. Basically, if I can get some stuff done, we're going to set the mass airflow sensor, at least get us pretty close. So once the temperature comes up and we're at 70 degrees, that's where I like to set mine. This car is optimized for 70 degrees. Then we're going to go out there, put the final tune on it, set the knock, switch over to flex fuel, and then we'll set the fuel in the final timing and see what and set it for max power. So initially, mass airflow sensor, get that calibrated. Next, make sure we're in safe timing settings. Then when it warms up to 70, we can set the final mass airflow sensor setting, set the knock, switch over to flex fuel, and then set the max power. And then do some dyno runs. Alright, I think that's it for this video. Unboxing. I'm excited. It's here. Sorry, the Naturally Aspirated program has just ended. Unless something happens where we have the time to pull this back off and put it back on. But it's going on. We're getting the power. I have to order wheels and tires. That's it. Thanks. Bye. Oh, if you like this stuff, if you're excited, if you like seeing how cars are put together, if you like street racing, if you like cars, subscribe, like, and share to receive more content. You don't have to be an FRS guy to like cars. All cars are fun. So if you like hearing about cars and seeing behind the scenes of putting cars together, doing the tunes, adjusting, maybe some of the stuff you're not familiar with, subscribe, like, and share to receive more content. All right? Thanks. Bye.